Hello, Class 8 Springfielders. Today we are going to start Lesson 11A National Movement, the Early Phase 1885 1919. In this, we are going to do early association. Now, let us start first with the introduction. Britishers entered India in the name of trade and land at Calcutta, present name Kolkata, by establishing the English East India Company in 1600 AD. Later, they found India politically weak and they started to capture India by establishing their colonies. They fought war with French and drew them away from India. After the revolt of 1857 or the First War of Independence, the British Crown took direct control of India to begin the British rule. At this time, our Indians realized that they were under foreign rule and they lacked in unity and started forming association. Early association. After English education was introduced during the late 19th century in some major cities like Calcutta, Madras, and Bombay, Calcutta, the present name Kolkata, Madras, the present name Chennai, and Bombay, the present name Mumbai, a new consciousness began to develop. The intellectuals of the time opposed the inequalities and injustice of the old social system. They wanted a democratic political order, and at the same time, they wanted to point out the exploitation and injustice caused by the British rule and fight to end it. This was the beginning of national movement in India. The educated Indians began to come together and discuss the nature of British rule and its impact on India and formed associations. The first association was formed in 1863 by Dadabhai Nauroji, organized the East India Association in London to discuss the Indian question. During 1866 to 1885, various leaders like Surendranath Banerjee, Justice M.J. Ranade, Badruddin Tayabji, K.C. Telaga, and G. Subramaniam organized associations in Calcutta, the present name Kolkata, Pune, the present name Pune, Bombay, the present name Mumbai, and Madras, the present name Chennai, to discuss the problem faced by Indians in those provinces. These associations had nationalistic zeal and tried to unite the intellectuals. They worked with the idea that the people should be sovereign. Sovereign means free, have freedom, a modern consciousness and key feature of nationalism. Nationalism means love towards their country. Many of these intellectuals also led campaignships against some British policies like taxes on textiles, racial discrimination against Indians, repulsive laws against newspapers, etc. They realized the importance of discussing the policies of the government and organized campaignships to change them. Recapitulation. Write and learn the answers. First question. Name the associations formed and the leaders of these associations. Second question. What importance did the early associations realized? Meet you in the next session with a new topic of lesson 11A, Nationalistic Movement. Until then, thank you. Have a nice day. I, Mrs. Suel Sultana, Social Studies teacher.